On the eve of adoption of Constitution by Constituent Assembly 26th November, for the past 65, 70 years, we celebrated November 26th as the National Law Day celebration, particularly by the lawyers, judges in the courts. While celebrating 125th birthday of the Dr. B R Ambedkar, Honorable Prime Minister announced we have to celebrate it is a Constitution Day by the public, all sections of the people, lawyers, judges. He announced that is implemented on 19th November 2015. Now it is implemented. We are going to celebrate November 26th as the Constitutional Day. My best wishes, greetings to all for the Constitutional Day celebrations. Once Honorable Justice P.N. Bhagavati mentioned our Constitution as the Constitution is supreme lex, the paramount law of the land. There is no department or bench of government above or beyond it. In the case of State of Rajasthan versus Union of India, Honorable Justice P.N. Bhagavati mentioned. Our Indian Constitution is the lengthiest constitution in the world. On 6th December 1946, Constituent Assembly was constituted to frame the Indian Constitution. On 9/12/1946, first meeting held. From Tamil Nadu, there were 49 members participated in the Constituent Assembly. On 11/12/1946, Babu Rajendra Prasad selected as the chairman of the Constituent Assembly. On 13th December 1946, objective resolution moved by Jawaharlal Nehru. And the same was accepted on 26 January 1947. For framing our Indian Constitution, in the Constituent Assembly, drafting committee was formed. Dr. B R Ambedkar appointed as the chairman of the committee. Benegal Narasimha Rao, a great person, he was the first Indian ICJ, UNSC member. He became the advisor of the drafting committee. B.N. Rao submitted the draft constitution on 15th November 1948. It was discussed threadbare, thoroughly, nearly for 3 years, 165 days, 11 sessions, 318 members participated in the discussions. Our constitution was finally discussed on 14th November 1949. On 26th November 1949, Constituent Assembly adopted the Indian Constitution. Nearly 284 members signed in the Constitution. So it is a great day for us within 2 days. In our Constitution till date, we amended 106 times. Our great feature of our Constitution is the preamble. Preamble is an introductory document that explains the document's philosophy and objectives. Preamble declares India to be sovereign, socialist, secular, and democratic republic. The objectives stated by the preamble are to secure justice, liberty, equality to all citizens, and promote fraternity to maintain unity and integrity of the nation. Another important feature in our constitution is fundamental rights. Article 12 to Article 35 in Part 3 of our constitution deal with the fundamental rights. These human rights are conferred upon the citizens of India. Right to life, right to dignity, right to education, etc. All come under one of the 6 main fundamental rights apply to all citizens of this country, irrespective of race, caste, religion, creed, sex, and also it provides equal opportunity in employment. In the same time, when the rights are conferred for the public, fundamental duties also elaborately mentioned in our constitution in Part 4A. That is moral obligation of all citizens to help and promote a spirit of patriotism and uphold the unity of India. Further, I want to mention, we amended 106 times. The first amendment, that is from Tamil Nadu, first constitution amendment about the reservation, Article 15, amended as Article 15(4), providing reservation to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, backward classes in educational institutions. How the constitution is amended? There are 4 types. First type, simple majority in both houses of the parliament. Second type, special majority in each house. Third type, special majority in both houses and ratification by one half of the state legislator. Constitutional amendment, 2/3 majority in both houses and ratification by majority of state legislation. This is the way they are amending the constitution. Further, I want to mention an important, our constitution, important amendments, we have to, everybody has to think over it. 73rd and 74th amendment, statutory provision for Panchayat Raj, third level administration in villages, 73rd amendment, 24th April 1992. And 74th amendment, statutory provision for local administrative bodies as third level of administration in urban areas such as towns and cities, that was passed 1st June 1992. Another historic amendment in our constitution, 76th amendment. Throughout the country, we are giving reservation for SC, ST, OBC. Government of India giving 15% for SCs, 7.5% for STs, 27% for OBCs. Tamil Nadu, a unique state, giving 69% for the BCs, MBCs, SCs, STs, and also there are certain classification among it also. This was included in the 9th schedule, that is the 76th amendment, enabled continuance of 69% reservation in Tamil Nadu by including the relevant Tamil Nadu Act under 9th schedule of the Constitution. It was passed on 31st August 1994. So our Constitution is amended certain times, protect the interest of the public. Another important case about the Kesavananda Bharati case. Kesavananda Bharati belongs to Kerala, Ednir Mutt, Kasargod. Kesavananda Bharati lands were acquired. He challenged. Kesavananda Bharati was against state of government Kerala, and elaborate judgment given. Parliament has the power, whether Parliament has the power to amend the fundamental rights. Property right, Kesavananda Bharati had fundamental right possessing properties, whether it can be acquired by the government, it was challenged. So, Honorable Supreme Court given, Constitution bench given, Parliament has the power to amend the fundamental rights without changing the essential features of the basic structure of the Constitution. So, these are all the important things for remembering our Constitution makers, and also our importance of the Constitution, and also our duties towards this nation by following the Constitution. Further, I want to mention, in our administration, legislative, judiciary, executive, three organs. Even now we are saying fourth organization is the present media. Our country is 1956 Act. States were divided by according to the language. Even though each state having different language, different culture, all the states are united under the union of government only due to the Constitution. Constitution is binding all the states and all the rights of the 130 crore population of this public in this country. So this day, I am congratulating all the citizens of this country. At the same time, I am thanking the constitutional makers. Jai Hind. Thank you.